Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm back finally with another update on my car. If y'all don't remember, I bought a 1993 Honda Prelude. I'm gonna link the video at the bottom of me first bringing the car on the channel. I've done a lot of work since the last video has been put out, and I'm just gonna show y'all real quick. Alright, so I cleaned it up inside out since the last video was put out. And it looks a lot better. Again, it's a 1993 Prelude H22 VTEC. Interior's all good. I mean, everything's good on the car. But the reason why it's not running is because there's no cylinder head. So the reason why the head's off the block is because I guess like that cylinder like overheated or like went lean or something. I don't really know. But it left some damage on one of the valves. So if you look here, it's a hole. So it was only running on 3 cylinders. It ran like shit, but it was only running on these 3 cylinders. This one was just, everything was just escaping, this is the exhaust side. So I'm gonna send this to the shop, let them do what they do. While it was off, while I have the valve cover off, I painted it Honda Race Red. I always love the red valve covers. I feel like anybody who like got an interest with Honda or like Honda, like the, I think it was the B16, they came like this, or B18, one of the B series came like this. So I did it to my H. It looks great. I painted like the coil pack cover, just like a basic silver. Put the light on there. And I bought this billet oil cap to just finish it off. Powered by H22. So it looks real good. And this is why I'm gonna do what I'm doing today. I got everything cleaned up. Like this is clean. This is gonna be clean coming from the shop. I got the rest of the parts over there. I clipped the intake plenum. I'm gonna do a little better with the rust, but I like scrub this down with a wire wheel, some degreaser, all type of shit. The distributor, I'm cleaning all of this up. Even I'm not putting this shit back on. This is garbage, but I got it here for reference. But now it's time to attack the bay. So if you can look, like this is where the battery goes. Look at all the rust. Then like the paint, I don't know what's up with the paint, but it like scraped off, or I don't know what the hell is going on. So what I would like to do while the head's off and like I got a decent amount of room, I'm gonna scrub this entire bay down, and I want to paint it gloss black. Now I know the best way to do it is just take everything out the bay and have a professional do it, but I feel like I can do a really good job with just cleaning it, primer and enamel. And I bought some stuff to fix the rust. I feel like I can do a pretty good job with like most of the stuff still intact. So obviously this stuff is gonna come out like, or at least unbolted a little bit. I'm gonna like push the radiator forward, redo these mounts for the radiator, and just, you know, try to get it better than this, cause it may not look as bad in camera, but it does look kind of bad in person. And for the car, how the car looks, to have an engine bay looking like that is kind of shitty. So I'm gonna try to do my best. First thing I gotta do is jack it up and get the wheels off so I can start disassembling the front end, because I'm gonna paint the cross member and all that shit. So first thing I gotta do is jack it up, pop the wheels off, and then I'm gonna take like the entire front end off so I can get all inside of there, make sure there's no rust, clean it up, just do my best, take my time. So here we go. This, can you see in there? No fender liner. I'm just now noticing that as I'm taking the wheel off. What about the other side? No fender liner. Well, yeah, it is. So by the looks of it, I should have looked before I jacked it up. It might be unnecessary to take the wheels off. So I might just leave them on now. I'm gonna just leave it jacked up. You know, most of the time with a lot of cars, the fender liner goes like all the way like close to like the spring and shit. And like, it's a lot easier to get back there with the wheel off. But if you look on here, it's just like literally just wrapped around the inside of the fender. So as y'all can see, I got mostly everything pulled off. My GoPro died, plus I figured y'all would be tired of looking at a time lapse. But this is like the shit I was talking about that I want to clean. A little bit of rust right there. Just want to clean it up. Now with this fender is like basically unbolting. There's 2 more bolts at the bottom. Obviously, as you can see, there's not enough room to get down and get the one at the bottom of the door. Plus this one right here is stripped. That's like a common problem with this car. Some of the bolts are stripped, so obviously you can tell somebody was working on it and didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and just clean these parts up, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've been out here for about 4 or 5 hours, kind of tired, so I just want to clean those parts up and get them ready for paint, like the bash bar, the headlight assembly, and like this piece right here, whatever you would call this. Just get it all ready for paint. Alright, so everything is like pretty clean. It ain't perfect, but it's cleaner than what it was. So I think I'm done for the day. One thing I did notice was I think this car been sprayed obviously, probably by Mako. You can see all the overspray on the headlights, on the fender cover thing, on the bash bar. So this car has obviously been resprayed very poorly. Maybe one day I'll get it repainted, but until then I just want to clean up like little surface rust and stuff like this, because this car isn't that rusty. I just want to clean it up, make it look a little better. So like I said, I think I'm done for the day. Been out here for a good minute working on this car. Next thing to do will be to do the bash bar. I think I'm gonna do the bash bar first. I bought some rust reformer up in here. Basically it's rust reformer. You just spray it on, it comes out clear, then rust turns black and it's ready for paint. So I'm just clean it up, the bash bar pretty good, spray this on there, and then spray some of this on there. It's basically like some grill paint, but the reason why I want to use this is because it's matte. It's a matte color and it's high heat, so would be perfect. But until then, catch you guys later with the next thing I'm gonna do with this car. So we back, it's a new day, and I got the bash bar here. What I want to do is I'm gonna wire wheel some of these rust spots. They kind of bad right here, and then once I get done wire wheeling it, I'm gonna hit the whole thing with this to hopefully protect it from further rusting, and then I'm gonna go on top of that with this, so it should give us a nice tough matte finish. Should look basically brand new once I'm done. So let's get into it. Also, before I start, I know I've been doing a lot of time lapses in this video. With this, I'm gonna just show y'all the finished product after each stage. So I'm gonna wire wheel it, I'm gonna hit it with this. Well, before I hit it with that, I'm gonna acetone the whole thing, hit it with that, hit it with this, and I'm gonna show y'all each step once it's done. Cause I don't know if everybody like time lapses. Y'all can let me know in the comments what y'all prefer. I'm getting back into this, so y'all gotta let me know. Alright, so this is one light coat of the rust fix stuff. Sprays on clear is supposed to turn black once it's dry. I'm just doing 2 light coats because, like I say, I'm using this grill paint as basically like a top coat, just to see if I can just add just a little more protection. This is something you will never see, but since I got the whole front end apart, might as well clean it up. Okay, so as y'all can see, I got it painted. It's still a little bit wet, but I wanted to mount it up on the car just to see what it looked like. And plus it's getting dark outside, so just wanted to show y'all what it's gonna look like. Came out really good. Again, this is grill paint, so it's like a really matte, thick, high heat resistant, tough paint. So it should last pretty long. And I mean, it came out really good. I mean, it goes to show how the rest of the day is gonna look. I want everything to be black, make it look low key, make it look clean. Now regarding the bolts, as you can see, they're a little bit crusty. I do want to try to plate them. I've been doing some research, and that's probably what's going to be in the next video, is plating the bolts for the bash bar and the bolts for the headlights, and repainting all this stuff down here. So that's probably what y'all can expect in the next video. I do work a lot, so just make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload it. But this is it. So I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know any suggestions or anything y'all want to let me know down in the comments. And again, make sure to subscribe and like the video. I really do appreciate y'all watching.